Today I want to talk about ingredients and reading ingredient labels for treats, wet foods, and prescription diets. All right, so we want to compare that whole food, human grade, high moisture diet to a prescription diet that a veterinarian might prescribe for a cat with urinary tract problems. So first of all, this is a dry diet with a very low moisture content, which is absolutely the wrong thing to feed to a cat with urinary tract problems because we're going to get a very concentrated urine, which can make them more prone to making crystals. So the first ingredient, and remember the ingredients go in the order of the first ingredient's going to be the highest percentage within the product, and it goes down from there. The first ingredient is chicken byproduct meal. Byproducts are the organs and the parts and pieces that we don't normally put into the human food chain. So remember, this is a cat food. Cats are obligate carnivores. So we do have chicken byproduct meal that's got some meat, but everything that came after that is a grain product, which cats don't need grains. So a huge difference in quality of ingredients going in. You really want to be looking for organic if you can get it and can afford it, but also for named muscle meats, beef, chicken, turkey, not ambiguous meat product or fish or liver with no animal source. Definitely don't buy things where they're not naming the ingredients, and really look at the vitamin mineral list that's there. They're either making their own food or they're buying this really high quality organic food and then feeding treats that are just horrendous. But then she would go to the big box discount store and buy these huge containers of absolutely the worst treats. And I would just cringe because there were these huge containers in her laundry room up on the shelf. And I was just like, oh my gosh, we're doing such a great job feeding this dog now. And now we have to educate about the treats. So I see this very commonly, and you're thinking, oh, these look really good. This is the ingredients for a grocery store level treat. How many of us have heard, oh, you've got to avoid nitrites and nitrates in your own diet? You should avoid it in their diet too. Bacon fat preserved with BHA, known carcinogen, and citric acid. Oh, by the way, those are carcinogenic long-term too, and they've been banned in a lot of foods, but not in pet treats, because that is long-term causing inflammation, things like pancreatitis, arthritis, diabetes, obesity. Be an ingredient label reader. We need to shop like that for our pets. In the long run, you are going to save so much money on veterinary bills.